Hi, writers. All right. Well, now that we've gone through our writing, thinking about it in a different way, thinking about it from a stranger's perspective, today we're going to do something that's really fun. And you probably want to do this for a day or two or more. This is the fun part of information writing, in my opinion. It's the part where you are going to really think about which text features you want to use to help your reader learn the most they possibly can. So I think so we know that there are a bunch of different parts of information books, right? There's information text, there's the table of contents. There are special words that you only use or that you sort of only use with this particular topic. They're particular to that topic. Um, there are facts and ideas. We've talked about that. That's the third one, sorry. And there are text features like subheadings, there are charts, there are little fact bubbles, diagrams, all kinds of things, right? So today we're going to focus on that part of your information writing. Um, Let's see, I guess I can read my teaching point. Today I want to teach you that informational writers think, what will that text feature help my reader? And they only include the ones that will actually really help their readers. They think, what is this part mainly about? And then they decide how they can pop that part out for the reader. So there are lots of different kinds of text features, and I'm going to encourage you to, as you're writing, to refer to this chart on slide 4. The green box is great. It gives you a lot of ideas about things that you could add. That said, make sure that you don't overwhelm your reader with too many text features. Too many text features is not great either. It starts to get confusing and it's hard to figure out what is this part actually about. So choose 1 or 2 for each chapter or section of your book. Let's go over them. There are drawings and photographs. You guys already know that. There are captions. So if you have a photograph, some little one sentence that tells the reader why that's there. What is that picture there for? There are diagrams. So a diagram is a picture with labels pointing to the various things. If this is my hand on a piece of paper, I would say finger, palm, thumb, right? Those are the labels. Let's see. Definition boxes. So we've seen that in some of our mentor texts where they just pop it out and push it off to the side so that you can see what is the definition for an important word, right? Maps, if it's relevant, if you need it, get a map. Our Darwin book that we read had a bunch of maps, and it was absolutely important that it had maps, right? Otherwise, we would have had no idea where he went. Also, the Darwin book had something called a timeline, which we didn't spend a lot of time looking at, but it was really interesting, showed where he stopped all along the way. So all through those 5 years. And you can do that too, depending on what your topic is. And then a lot of you I know already have a glossary. Really, anytime you have a bold word, you probably want to put that bold word into your glossary with a definition. So those are some text features that you can think about today to add and make your book super interesting and easy to understand for your reader. Here is an example of a book written by Jeremy. It's actually just one chapter. He wrote a chapter on turtles and fish. I'm going to let you read this chapter on your own and then take a look at slide 6. This is a chart that I made. This is an idea that I had. So what I want you to do is look at Jeremy's writing and think about what could he do? Like maybe he could pop out some words. What would you do to make his writing better? I made a chart, a compare and contrast chart, because he was talking about turtles and fish. So I made a chart that shows, yes, they're both sea creatures, they're both pets, only fish use fins. You see what I mean? So you could do that too. And then finally, again, I mean, this slide really is just saying, don't put things into your book unless you really think that the reader needs them. It gets confusing if there are too many text features. So really think long and hard about which one of these will help your reader the most. So that's what you're doing today. Have fun with it. You can work on this tomorrow too. It's just, it's just fun. Information writing is so fun. So I hope that you enjoy it. I know you're going to teach everybody something. If we ever get back into the classroom, maybe we'll bring all our books and everybody can take a look at everybody else's. I mean, I would love that so much. So yeah, that's your assignment. See if you can add some text features, one at least, to each one of your chapters to make your book both interesting, beautiful, and educational. And that is it. Miss Carr, over and out.